first week of football. What does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as he's got... Will go to work at the 21-yard line. They're on the 21-yard line. Love, they go play action now. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
Gotta hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Throwing. Love. He's got a man. Complete. And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. So that play much needed there as they're all the way up near the 40 for a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
6, Mega. Claws red. Blue striker. Beetle blue. 6.
On play action. Love to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete. The Packers had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener, and they were given a gift of 2 straight home games to start the campaign. Dropped one of them already. You have to figure a split of these two probably imperative.
And they did talk about that with us prior to the game, about how important it is to start the season 1-1, especially with 2 games at home. Because if you go 0-2, hard to make those up on the road as the season progresses.
That'll give them 8 that time. And now 1 yard to go on 3rd down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
52 blaster. Here we go. Red, 38. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. That's good for a 1st down. His 2nd catch of the opening drive. Well, they kept it simple there, CD, only needing the short gain to move the chain, so they didn't want to go with a deep throw. They just go with that safer, shorter throw and able to convert.
Nothing wrong with that at all, partner. Check the box, right? Make sure you pick up the 1st down. Offense is getting established. You're moving the ball. You're not turning it over. Check, check, check. They like what they're doing early in the game.
From Commanders territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
60 red. 60 red.
The Love wants to shift things around.
Ready?
Again, he'll drop to throw. Yeah, man, it's caught inside the 10. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Mecole Hardman, his 1st touchdown Packers put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's the first carry for Austin Ekeler. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds. And that's a gain of 6 on the first down run.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Here's Daniels. He'll get this out wide to Ekeler. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Here's a quick throw out wide. It's McLaurin. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 50 yards. And the Commanders are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit. Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get him.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers have taken the lead. McManus's point after is good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Now, they were winners in the season opener Sunday. Now they get the quick turnaround game here on Thursday night. But, CD, you say this is an ideal setup for them. Why?
Well, it's just the way the schedule lines up because everyone's got to play a Thursday game, and that's because of competitive balance. So, let's face it, would you rather play week 2 when you're still relatively fresh and excited about the season? Or week 15 when you've had a season's worth of bumps and bruises to factor in, and who knows what your record might be at that time as well?
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the arm, the run out of the play. He took the O, the option out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
Second down and 3.
Panther 11. 60.
To throw is Daniels. That's complete to his receiver, McLaurin. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be second down. I mean, look at this Packers defense. Against the pass, they've had some issues. Ranked number 23 in the NFL right now.
They absolutely have to avoid the penalties, have to walk that line between being aggressive and the ones that get you in trouble. The illegal contact, pass interference calls, they've got to make sure that they don't have those.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now Daniels. This is swung out to Eckler. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 14. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready up.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, snapped at the 11.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Second down and 6 now.
Let's go. Mikey, and Steve. Check.
And the slot man goes in motion left. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give them a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And this is Ertz with it, right side. Touchdown! Zach Ertz taking it in. And the Commanders are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to pull off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Set, ready.
Love now. Steps away to his left. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. Love. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Yellow.
'Here's Love. 'Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now. A watching to now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's Love. Pass caught. That's Golden. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? Not like any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Mega. Here we go, set. 50, green. Set.
Now Love. Forced out to his left. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And here you're down in the red zone. You need to be smart, not force anything. So that's a wise decision to just get rid of the football.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on, set. 60 red. Ready.
Firing quickly out wide is Love. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Luke Musgrave from 19 yards away. And the Packers have moved out in front. So they get their tight end away from the line to the outside, and he works his way in for 6.
Tight ends are not just blockers anymore. I don't know how many more times we need examples, but here's a great one. Gets to the outside, they give him the ball pretty quickly, and they trust him to get those extra yards, and boy, did he come through, bowling his way into the end zone after the nice catch.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And McLaurin, the motion man right. Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. Sheds off the tackle. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Let's go. 19 Cardinals. 18 Cardinals. Hey, pass.
A give left side to Robinson. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Second and 5. Daniels looking to throw. He'll drop this one off to Eckler. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
There's Robinson showing the flash. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good first down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on first down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
Here's a 2nd and 5. To the air goes Daniels. And that's into the hands of Eckler. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. Back to throw. Daniels. And he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Jaden Daniels. His 3rd touchdown of the game and 4th on the year. And the Commanders are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Gay is on for the point after. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's good for the Packers. First down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. This is caught. That's a Packers touchdown. Tucker Kraft as the first half is winding down. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. Extra point from McManus is good. And they will take a 7-point lead.
21.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that right there, his first incompletion of the game, pretty remarkable.
So let's start talking about all-time records, because with that incompletion, maybe over a 2-game sequence, or maybe starts a new streak now, because Ryan Tannehill, over 2 games, hit 25 straight. Now, the incompletion, we're taking this record out of play. But Mark Brunell, when he's with Washington, 22 straight completions to start a game. This guy's on fire.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Incomplete, and we're down to seconds now.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan McManus to kick off fourth.
Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the 3rd quarter.
Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Only able to gain a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Here we go. Set. Move the 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down, Daniels. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
19, come 19. 60 Bellcat, 60 Bellcat. Mustang 19. 60 average, 60.
Daniels going to throw for it. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
4 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 5. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Working out of the gun. Daniels being chased out left. And that's incomplete.
Well, that's a defense coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
18 targets, Warriors 70, Dragon 60. Hurt. Ready.
Looking to throw. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. 32 yards.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. At his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him to football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, make someone miss in the open field.
They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play, and they're going to have a 3rd down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. And now an audible here into something else. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
On 4th down, the Commanders send out Matt Gay to try the field goal. From the left hash, this from 39. And Gay knocks this one through. And that'll bring them back within 4. So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they play, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far. To pass, here's Jordan Love. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got it once again. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball got super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this 3rd quarter. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want a drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
But you met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
From the 43, here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
As soon as he leaped out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Let's go now. 18 targets, 7 Pirates. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready? 79. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80.
Zach Ertz, the man in motion. In motion goes the tight end. They'll pitch it to Robinson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 61 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
On the play. And the Washington first down.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Samuel in motion. Here's Daniels. Out to his left. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Back to throw. Daniels. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown, Washington.
Noah Brown, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Commanders have taken a fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead.
Gay to kick off for Washington.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. They'll swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 6.
On the set. Here we go.
Throwing. Love. That's to Golden. He's got it right side. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
A gain of 9 yards.
97.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Love from the gun. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19. Warriors 70. Mustang 19. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19.
Caught by the tight end, Ertz. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You get better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's second and 7 from the 9.
Here we go, set. 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight.
To throw is Daniels. They'll get this out wide to Eckler. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Austin Eckler from 8 yards out. And the Commanders are able to build on to their fourth quarter lead. Here's Gay now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Commanders 38. Packers 28.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Ready.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Martin. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. With the points that we've seen scored, neither defense has been at their best, but these guys, they've been a little bit better, Charles, and a nice interception there.
Yeah, you're right about that, Brandon. Let's face it. It's not always how you start, it's how you finish, right? So maybe you have a rough game all the way along, but if you make a big play like that at the right time, it can make everything turn out just okay.
Hey, check that, check that. Alert, alert, roll,
On first and 10, it's Robinson. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Cougar 19.
Robinson with another carry. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 88 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Credit the defense there to Quay Walker, getting behind the line of scrimmage before they could rip off any sort of a gain. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Debo going in motion left. Now Daniels. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Making that play on the pass rush, that's Devontae Wyatt. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. Gay's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3. But clearly right now, anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off. But they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Here's 1st and 10.
Set hut. Blue 32. Hut.
Love. Escaping the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Here's 2nd down.
6. Mega. Black Ultra. Red 38. Green Jack.
Here's Love. That's taken in by Kraft. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
A 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10.
Red, black, white, white.
Now Love. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
Red, yellow. Ready.
Love looking to throw it. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
when this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Down. 52 blue. Blue striker. Slice blue. Steel black. Set.
To the air again, Love. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. This has just really been a solid second half from them, CD, as they add another touchdown to the lead and they start to pull away in what was once a close ball game.
Yeah, they actually put the Jets on in this one, didn't they? Put a little cherry on top with that touchdown. Now we just got to play out this final minute, and they'll get a chance to celebrate a very hard-earned victory.
Packers 28. Matt Gay to kick off for Washington.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
I should probably sign a head, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Love back to it here after the pick six. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd down at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6. To throw now. Here's Love. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
This has obviously been a bad loss, but one of the few things they can still do is try and throw the ball all the way to the end zone and get some points on the board so they're not shut out over the final 2 quarters of this game.
Mega. Here we go. Green Jack. 60 red. Red cycle. Black ultra. Ready?
Love from the gun on 3rd down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 51 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
50 green.
Going back to Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
33, yellow.
Here's Love. Over the middle, complete. It's Jacobs. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. 3rd down and 1.
Come on, set. Red.
Love looking to throw it. Touchdown! Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
And yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
McManus's point after is good, and that cuts this lead down to 13. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere, where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
I just wanna rock. Body of the
Damn.
MC, make another hit.
This ain't what you want.
Project
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely.